And this is the fantasy save file by Little Red Writing Sim on Twitter. This is her file, her bundle of builds from different builders and families from different creators. That's what we've got going on here. We're going to start here with Ophelia Tamsin. Let's try that. Beautiful witch Ophelia says, lovely Ophelia has been around for quite some time. Her knowledge of potions and spells is where she really succeeds, and her caring spirit pushes her to help others. She has a little booth for her remedies, potions, and food to sell, along with homemade trinkets. Now, J Camaro Girl, I think that's what it is, J Camaro Girl. That's who made the sim. That should be their ID on the gallery. So if you're playing The Sims 4, which you probably are if you're watching this, and you like this sim and you want to see more of their work, look on the gallery under J Camaro Girl and see what pops up there. I think Fortune Teller's Wagon here. This looks really good. Now, first of all, I already said Strangerville is one of my favorite worlds. It is one of the most beautiful worlds. Got this gorgeous candy-colored landscape, right? It is a good location for fantasy-style builds. This one looks really, really cool. I love these sort of wagons, right? Like I said, Vardos. You can call them Vardos. You can call them a wagon. It looks like she has set up a bathroom here, so there may not be one inside the wagon. We'll see here in a second. Got a great place to do our laundry outside. Of course, garbage. This is probably going to be a pretty quick lot. I mean, it looks like a pretty small setup. Once we get inside here, we have a kitchen. Awesome. Nice setup. A perfectly serviceable kitchen. Everything we need is here. We have a nice little bedroom here off of our kind of living area. Nice bedroom. She only has a twin bed. I've seen that so much so far in these builds. A lot of twin beds. A lot of people not looking for any company for the night or any other time. This is a single woman's house, strong single woman's house. But you know what? Let me say real quick here. This looks very cool. Now they've laid out, what are those? I'm not sure what those are. That is very cool. Now obviously it's supposed to look like tarot cards, right? Kind of a fortune teller's pack. Kind of tarot cards. That looks, what are they? I have to see what these are. They're flashcards. So they are cards. They're flashcards for kids. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. It looks very, very cool. This is probably what you paid her with, right? These coins. Got a little, juice here, right? A little bit of the adult juice to put you in the mood to believe what she's about to tell you. Nice room. I love this room. Very effective use, kind of this, boho looking furniture over here. She's got her dishes here in her cabinetry. In fact, those are going to be, I think, wall cabinets as she's lowered down, maybe. Looks cool, though. Very, very cool. Nice place to hang out. Like I said, a pretty quick build because it is just a wagon for a single person. And then the water shut off, so she can't use it yet. But she does have a bathroom there. I don't know if those bathrooms are good for showering, or if you can just kind of, go potty and wash your hands in there. That is one thing that does seem, I don't see a sink. I might put a sink in here. Because eventually she is going to eat and have tons of dirty dishes. That's for sure. Okay, so we're going to use her to go to some of the other lots. It looks a lot like West Texas to me, which is kind of close to where I live, kind of close to Oklahoma. It reminds me a lot of West Texas and feels a lot like at least close to home. So here we are at the lounge. A very cool look, a barn that is in keeping with the area, the Strangerville area. We'll pull around over here. Got a DJ booth and a dance floor set up here. This is like a good place for a wedding. I guess it's basically set up for a wedding. We've got the bartender over here, of course. Public restrooms here. Again, done with sort of the public room setup. Restroom setup like the park public restrooms as opposed to a sort of built bathroom. Got a long table set up around here on this side. This looks like, I don't think it's usable, although it's set up from the dining pack. I'm afraid the tree will be in the way, but it's definitely set up as though it's for catering, right? So let's take a look here. Definitely set up for a wedding. It is called the lounge, but it's definitely set up for a wedding. We've got the arch. We've got places for our guests to sit. Back over here, again, another object from Dine Out. So my thought is going to be if you wanted to use this as a restaurant, you could use it as a restaurant pretty easily. And right there. Now, this is labeled a lounge. So, a host isn't going to come out and we can't test it as a restaurant. But I would say it's definitely set up to be used as a restaurant as well as an event center. If you want to use it as just an event center, got a place over here to make some tea and coffee and a place for the bride and groom to sit for their meal, right? There was a rental. Maybe this isn't a rental. It says theme park. Okay, so it is the steampunk theme park. Well, let's go in here and find out what exactly. Now, I love steampunk, so it's already won me. It's already big on my list. I'm already giving it an A. Let's take a look here real quick and see. And we'll take a look at that. This is going to be a good sized lot. There is a lot of stuff going on here. We've got a suitable sort of Victorian vibe. There's been a lot of steampunk builds with these fantasy save. They're some of my favorites. I love steampunk. It'll be interesting to see how they kind of pull off the theme park feel here. You can go down here to ground level so we can kind of take a look around. Oh, I like the carousel. That does look cool. We don't have a real carousel in game, of course, but that definitely carries off a very fanciful feel to it, a very fanciful kind of theme to it. We'll turn on the fans there. So I love it. They've done a really great job here. The very first room we have is going to be this one here. And I don't know. I don't think this is accessible. It doesn't appear to be. It's just for effect. You could run a ladder up there and put something up there if you wanted to. Over here, we've got, sort of balloons. Like, oh, yeah, I get it. Maybe it is kind of a balloon. Yes. It's going to be kind of a boat-shaped balloon, right? It's got some fans here to push it along. I like the way they've done these balloons. I mean, I did recognize that right off the bat that these are going to be balloons, right? This is going to be an airship. The fans also give a great effect here. Down inside, it's like you've got some place. We'll just drop down. Well, I can't drop down. I wanted to try to drop down to prevent some of that rubber banding we're getting there. But we've got a great kitchen here. We can get some ice cream up here, place to kind of wash things up afterwards. Got some machinery back here. Maybe this is sort of a workhouse shed for the airship itself. Rooms on this level. We're going to start over here. Got a really pretty cool looking office. Nice fish tank. We'll kind of come in here a little bit. Pretty nice look with the Victorian feel here. Bathroom here. This could be used as a residential lot if you were so inclined. So far, it seems to have all the stuff you're going to need. I haven't seen a full kitchen yet, but let's face it. How hard would it be to put in a stove and refrigerator? Not very hard. And there might be a full kitchen around here somewhere. Very cool. Nice little dollhouse tucked in here for the kids. Another big thing on my list is there's something for the kids. There's something for the kids. They've got like a jungle gym back here too. Some places to play some games. And then a bedroom down on this end and another bath. So again, so far we're kind of getting pretty close to this being a great house, a great sort of residential lot. This is a spa. We've got like a steam room here. Now, I do like this steam room. This is really great for a steampunk spa. I love the way they've added these things in here, and definitely the steam fits, right? I mean, if you're going to use a sauna, you would use it in a steampunk environment. I like that a lot. That's a very cool idea. Place to get a massage here as well. That's a nice addition for a theme park resort, right? Sort of Disney-esque resort. And then just some general sort of tables and clutter around over here. So let's drop down here to our first floor. I see this with the roof too. I love it's like a car, right? Kind of like maybe a steampunk sort of vehicle of some sort. Get the exact, I don't know what you would call it, like a carriage, like a coach, more of a coach, right? Like a coach. It also has kind of a look to me of like sort of a float, like a parade float. It could be a train type car. When I first saw it too, I kind of thought boat, steampunk boat. That's definitely kind of something that kind of, fell into my head there. It's got a good look with it. Over here we have I guess, let me see here. What is this? This is, Well, it's set up like a stall, like someplace where you can buy stuff. It is mostly for looks to be, like, looks like it's going to be mostly for looks. It's a very effective look. I mean, they've done a great job with it. I actually did kind of halfway expect there to be like a bakery or something in here. Got another little kind of shop over here again as well. So sort of a theme park set up with your little kiosk type of shops. Place to do some woodworking. So there are plenty of activities around here for your Sims to do if you want to come and hang out. A music room. And it's well outfitted. Guitars, violins, piano. And then we're going to have sort of a movie theater, right? We've got a place to hang out, maybe watch some movies. Very cool. A lot of theme parks have sort of theaters like that, usually geared towards their, intellectual properties, sort of a 4D, 3D type of movie theater feel. Is the cupcake machine, of course, if you play The Sims for any amount of time. You probably already know that. So you could come over here and make some cupcakes. We do have a refrigerator here. We have a place to eat. Got a bar, though. Nice bar set up over here. Nice kind of little pubby tavern sort of feel. This is cool. This looks very cute. This is particularly cute. This is a great idea. I love this, where it looks like the water is kind of churning around, the paddle wheels. That is very cute. I love that. Great idea. That's great. That's a great idea. We have a hot tub. Nice. They've used a lot of spa day stuff here, which is cool. That is a great thing to put in theme parks since we don't always have a lot to use. You can throw in some spa day stuff so the adults have some stuff to do. Put in a few pieces of playground equipment like they've done here and some toys and doll houses so the kids have something to do. And it is a great place to kind of spend the day. We've got a full bathroom here, including a tub. That's cool. Leaky pipes. Love that. That's also very cool. The water wheel. Nice effective use there. Where is it's going to be over here? Yeah, see? That looks awesome. They've done a great job. There's some more leaky pipes. I do love that. That's a very, very good look. I'm going to take a look at this. Just kind of like a sim would see it, I love the mirrors and the curtains around it. You've got these sort of, this great look of of horses to ride and the sort of like sleighs you can get in on some of those carousels, and ride around. Very, very cool. I love this. It's very, very nostalgic look to it, I think. Now, this, I think, is a saloon, right? That's the idea that we got going here. Let's take a look and see the exterior first. Very cool look. Does look like a country town type of saloon, right? Little bit like the Old West. We've got a bunch of air conditioners here. Let's see if it leads to little rooms, right? Like little rooms of respite. Got really big air conditioner up here, though. Some ductwork. That's nice. That is a nice inclusion. That's definitely a point of realism. Looks very, very cool. Outdoor bar. Yeah, 10 bar hire mixologist. And we're going to have a DJ booth, of course. Place to kind of hang out and play some sabacc. Or set the table. Let's set the table with what? Casual setting, fancy setting, party setting. So I guess we're not going to play sabacc there. That is the table from Journey to Batuu, though. Okay, so since it's a rental, we'll have to look at this through build mode. Now, to the room itself. I did think these would be pretty much bedrooms, just judging by all the air conditioners on the outside, but they're done well. These look like really good hotel rooms. Nice hotel room setup. Got, it's very standardized like you'd find in a hotel, which I actually kind of like. Another room over here. The nice TV set up in it. And another bathroom on this side. It looks like all of the bedrooms have their own bath, and in fact, they do. So this is a pretty good example of kids' rooms. You've got 2 twin beds. You got a TV. You got a bathroom here. Traffic carpet. So it's not exactly the cleanest place. That's okay. We're in the desert. In the desert, you're just going to drag more dirt, more grime, more, grass in with you anyway. What's the point of cleaning? What is the point of cleaning? That's what I would say if I owned this Airbnb too. Why am I going to clean it? Why? It's just going to get messy all over again. And you know what? I'm going to save you the cleaning fee. I'm not going to charge you a cleaning fee because it's filthy. So when you get there, it's filthy. When you leave it filthy. No cleaning fee for you. That's why it's such a great deal here in Strangerville. To hang out. We've got lots of tables. We have a bar over here where you could kind of Make some drinks for your friends and family. That's such a cool, I love that jukebox. Very, very cool jukebox. Back here, we just have stairs that lead upstairs and stairs that do lead down to a basement. So we'll check it out here in a second. Got a great couple little guest baths or public bathrooms. You wouldn't have to use this as a rental. You could use it as a bar, especially an Old West type of bar with some ladies, some comfort ladies up here maybe in these rooms with double beds, right? Or some comfort gentlemen. This is 21st century. Downstairs, we've got some storage areas, right? It looks good though. I mean, they've done a great job. This does look very authentic. You know, the wine cellar looks great. Love that, right? That looks super, super cool. This looks super, super cool. Out well. Back here, we do have a kitchen. Not exactly a full kitchen. It is a dining kitchen, like a dine-out kitchen. So the sort of professional, you know, chef's kitchen type of kitchen. But you can use that. I mean, you can use that to make food on. You don't have to have a refrigerator that way. And then we've got an office. So if you use it as a saloon or you use it as a restaurant, you've got kind of an office set up here. Again, do you need that? Not really, but it is great for realism. I particularly like it. I usually will put stuff like this in builds I do as well because it just feels more realistic. I don't always do that. I don't, but sometimes I do. A lot of times I do. It's not needed, but it is more realistic. And I applaud the fact that they went through the trouble in this case. Cute zombie caster, right? Penelope Pencaster woke up in Strangerville one morning. She was somehow patched up, but monstrous, a type of undead zombie with no recollection of what must have transpired in the ghost town of Strangerville, where she attempts to live off the land at first, but oddly enough, the military has moved in and the town starts to come alive again, alive with many things. This is made for Strangerville gameplay, it says, and storyline. Says, imagining a Strangerville that didn't survive the alien plant infestation. Hashtag no spoilers. But you probably know that already if you know anything about Strangerville. This is where Penelope lives, and right off the bat, it is super, super cute. She's got, of course, a cow barn over here, right? And she's got the chicken coop over here. She's got some stuff here from Country Living, which is great. I love that. Country Living is a fan, or cottage living. What do they call it? I don't know, whatever it was called. Cottage living, country living pack. I loved it. Loved having a farm. Look to it. I love the plants here growing on the overhang. Very nice. The old car abandoned in the yard is also super cool with the plants growing through it. That's very cool. She's obviously been to Oklahoma, to rural Oklahoma at some point, and has seen the typical front yard ornament of rural Oklahoma, a dead car in the yard with the bathtub next to it, all of it overgrown and full of plants. You know, the one thing that's missing here, though, this is what makes me think she's not been to Oklahoma, the toilet, because the old toilet's not in the yard with the plant growing out of it. So maybe she hasn't been here. Maybe she's been just to Texas or Arkansas or someplace. I don't know. So here we go. Let's take a look inside her house here. It is a small home. It's kind of a tiny home. It's cute, though. I'm going to drop down here a little bit. I do like this. This is pretty, you know, it's pretty spare. And it's got a real quiet kind of charm about it. It does feel clean and builds a lot. So I'm gelling with this. This is pretty cool to me. The nice little kitchen set up here. The only thing missing is a sink. Now, a sink is missing. Probably need to put a sink in there, but otherwise, it's not bad at all. I love this. We come over here. We're going to go into a good bathroom. Everything you need, everything lined up. She didn't forget the toilet paper, did she? No, she didn't. And she didn't forget a double bed. This might be starter price. Is that maybe part of why it's kind of spare, you know, a little quiet, little spare? I don't know. There's an awful lot of stuff out here in the yard for a starter price type of place. Maybe that's just their aesthetic as far as the interior goes. She's got a double bed. She's hoping to meet Mr. or Mrs. Right. Someday she will not be alone. Someday she'll have someone to share the other side of that bed with her. She's even got two places to sit out here on the deck. Gotta love her. She's hopeful. And I don't know. So far, I haven't seen a lot of people living in Strangerville. Like I said, there's just her and the witch. But, I guess they could hook up. The witch is a nice witch and a beautiful witch. In fact, I mean, and she's lovely. She's pretty, too. I know she thinks she's monstrous, but she's really not monstrous. I think she looks really quite lovely. Someday, somehow, some way. We're going to try going over and checking out the secret lab. I don't even know that this place has been done. Actually, I did come out here, right? Just now. I don't think this place has been done. I think this is the exact same. So this one is, this is the same setup. This is the same setup. This has not been redone. We'll see, or maybe you'll see. If you like, subscribe, and notify, maybe you'll catch that tomorrow. Live stream early when it first launches. The 2 new kits, both of them in the same stream. We'll take a look at them, see what Maxis has delivered for us with these kits. And then we will see this later, the rest of Strangerville. In the meantime, as always, thank you for watching.